It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We are at United Center in the Windy City. Tonight, the Chicago Bulls taking on the Denver Nuggets. Nuggets start with the basketball. Drive by Murray, but he can't finish.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
LaVine. To Wendell Carter. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Jay, 46 wins, not good enough for Denver.
They could have been a playoff team if Paul Millsap didn't miss a huge chunk of the season. But I will say this about the Nuggets. They have the most underrated backcourt in the NBA when you think about Gary Harris and Jamal Murray. Both guards that can do it off the dribble and are both great leaders.
Knocks it down from mid-range. Murray into the front court, trailing by 4. Millsap to Jokic. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and Nikola Jokic drains it. So smooth, he knocks it down.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
To Zach LaVine. Porter. For 3. No good. That's great defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets.
As a team, when you establish your dominance in the paint early, it's critical to your offense because it eventually opens up the perimeter down the stretch.
Cruises inside for 2.
For a smaller player, you have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, that's what they practice every single day.
The shot no good on the drive by Jokic. Oh, Nikola Jokic. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Pass there, taken away by Denver. Oh, he got there.
That's great hustle getting back on D.
From long range, buries the 3. He's too good to leave that open.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
To Wendell Carter. LaVine. Oh, pass stolen by the Nuggets. Porter. The drive right to the basket. To Jokic. Has a chance. Murray's shot won't fall. Has a look. Deep 2 there, won't go. Oh, emphatic slam.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
LaVine buries it on the catch and shoot.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Nuggets with the basketball. And stuffs it home.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
To LaVine. 4-3. LaVine justifying the big bucks with the 3.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
To Zach LaVine. Paul Millsap tips it. Zach LaVine, 3 for 4. Good start.
Tie ball game so far. Neither one of these teams really able to pull ahead. Might be time to put the bench players in the game, and let's see who could differentiate themselves.
Terrific vision. Oh, Carter with the rejection. That's out of bounds off a Bull. Nikola Jokic, he's never made the playoffs, but upon further review, he is a special center.
Got that 5-year extension for $146 million, and I'm willing to say this, he will be one of the future centers in the game.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw's good. A 3-point play, and with that, they go up by 3. Lets it fly from long range, shakes free, and hits.
You know what I love about this kid, Ed? His eyes never once wandered to where the defender was. They stayed fixated right on his target, the basket. That's why he's a prolific shooter.
Nuggets have the possession. To Porter. Off the mark. And a put-back slam.
If you know anything, it comes down to who wants it more. And right now, the offense is just hungry.
Murray with it. Down 2. He's denied. Blocked away.
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial. There's a pass stolen by Chicago. Cashes in for 2.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Murray with the basketball. Down 4. Porter to Jokic. The pass set it all up.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Now ready with a couple of free throws.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let him know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Jamal Murray has got 2 shots coming. He's perfect from the line so far. Knocks down the first. And gets both to drop at the line. Pass there, taken away by Denver.
Pick up that sense of urgency. Here's a chance to break the tie.
To Jokic. Short jumper won't fall.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
I'm the first to say I like the intensity as much as the next guy, but you gotta be smart. Early fouls like that may come back to haunt you later in the game.
T.J. Warren at the line for 2 shots. Shoots it at 75% for his career. First try at the line, no good. Good bounce back, hits the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. To Lopez. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Free throw up and good. Gives him a 2-point lead. Barton into the front court. He'll run the offense. Shot from the lane won't go.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off two legs and expect the contact.
To Jokic. Denver with 4 to shoot. Has a chance. Won't go. He needs some luck on his side given how they're defending. To Levine. Oh, pass stolen by the Nuggets. To Jokic. Nothing going here on that drive. Free throw, good. He's able to pound.
Hey, the shot game. Let's take it home now. Let's go.
Substitutions, Chicago.
Fires the three. That one off the mark. It's no good.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
The assist from
Thomas with the basketball. Trailing by 10. Has a look. Shot by Thomas, misses. To Markkanen. Fires the three. This young man with a great stroke, even when it's well defended.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Defense. Defense. Let's go. You're in.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Not easy.
When a rookie starts to believe that he not only can play, but more importantly, he belongs, nights like this become more and more common.
With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Beyond the arc for three. Man, that was a tough shot.
He's most definitely got the hot hand behind the three-point arc. Anytime your first-round pick is shooting like this, your GMs and owners just sit back and smile.
Thomas to Will Barton. From the painted area, won't go down.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
Robin Lopez follows up with the putback.
You see, Ed, that's the advantage of growing up playing with and against a twin. A lot of fights, a lot of physicality, and controlling the glass is everything.
Robin Lopez pins it. Out of bounds the call. Off Robin Lopez. Millsap. Shot from in close, no good. To Will Barton. Millsap. Throws it up. Oh, blocked away.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Trying to cash in. Otto Porter, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
I don't think anyone saw this one coming, but it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
And he hits.
the assist from number 4, Paul Millsap.
Here's a chance from long range. That misses with 3 seconds left. Late heave to beat the buzzer. That ends the first quarter. Nice cushion for the Bulls. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we...
All right, let's do this.
Substitutions.
Let the debate begin, Jay. Michael Porter Jr., steal of the draft for Denver.
Last year, we were talking about this kid easily, Ed, easily, by a wide margin, going with the first pick in the draft. This is a gem for the Denver Nuggets.
Screen left coming, screen left coming, screen left.
Carter
Double team, double
lets
team,
it fly
double
from
team.
beyond the arc. Tough shot. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
For three. Not getting the bounce. And they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Hey, check up, let's go.
Thomas to Porter. Slam dunk, Will Barton.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. To Chris Dunn from long range. Tough shot there for Chris Dunn. No good. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for two.
Ed, the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
Nope. First one does not go. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Thomas across the timeline. Down a bundle. Can't connect. Has a chance. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. To Thomas. Millsap. To Thomas. Nothing going here on that drive. Add 2 points to the board.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
To Will Barton. Thomas. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
To Wendell Carter. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Martin into the front court. His guys down big. Jokic to Thomas. Jokic. Wide open look, won't go.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
Zach LaVine. He drills the 3.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
Driving right to the basket. Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop. To Wendell Carter. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
It's Denver's ball. Curling inside. Short jumper off the mark.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
coming left. Screen coming, screen coming.
4-3. It's no good. Shot's not going down. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
The Bulls back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Bulls with it. Count the bucket for 2.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Murray into the front court. Looking to make something happen. The drive right to the basket. Oh, Carter with the rejection.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
To Porter.
Double.
Shut up.
Shot, box out.
Not that time. To Millsap. The shot, almost. To Zach LaVine. Lets it fly from long range. Had made his first 3, but that shot off the mark.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Otto Porter, huge block. 4th this contest.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Porter can't go down. Smothering defense.
Pick up.
To Porter.
Hands off, get the board.
Can't connect.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one. To Millsap. They go to Jokic, down low. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. Markkanen.
I'm here.
Fires the 3. He engulfed him that time.
I got him.
To Jokic. Short jumper off the mark. Good look that time, but off the mark.
And I'm telling you from personal experience, those are the ones that keep you up late at night. A point-blank miss right there. You gotta make those.
And Jay, they called the foul.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Jamal Murray against Porter. To Porter. Jamal Murray. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Fires the 3. He was all over him. Nikola Jokic sends it away.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Chicago basketball. To Markkanen. Going to launch beyond the arc. Had made his first couple, but he misses there.
Hey, switch, I got him.
To Millsap.
Watch that cut. I got the cut. Watch the cut.
Fine to shoot. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
To Levine, beyond the arc for three. Zach LaVine forcing that one there. Well defended.
Give the defense some credit here. He killed them in the first half, driving and scoring at will. But now, it's lockdown time.
Got ball.
Marking it.
Match up, y'all.
Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
He showed that he had great chemistry with his teammates on that shot. Keep getting him good looks, and the one will just keep scoring.
Nuggets have the possession. Why even try that time?
I'm going to start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
Zach LaVine doing what he does best.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Nice finish at the rim.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Murray into the front court. He'll run the offense. A bad pass, and the Bulls have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. Is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to...
You know what's coming. Go get him.
Subbing in for Denver, number 0, Zeke. Entering the game for Chicago.
Thomas to Jokic. To Thomas. Oh, he's denied.
Just incredible timing on that swap.
Count the basket at the rim.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And a whistle.
His timing was a tad bit off.
That's his third personal foul. Team foul number 4, Chicago Bulls.
Thomas. Rebound taken down by Markkanen. To Porter. For three. Buries it.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough two rather than an easy three.
Screen coming. And scores. Strong take.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
From long range. Oh, that's how it's done.
Well, there you have it. The defense just took notice of this young player on that previous shot. Guarantee you they won't leave him open next time.
And a whistle.
A simple touch foul.
Defensive foul to number 6. That's his 4th personal foul. The Bulls are now serving a penalty.
To Thomas. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Porter. And it's Warren with the rebound.
Show me something better than that, baby. It's game time.
Robin Lopez snatching it out of the air. Incredible. 6 tonight. 4-3. Knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
To Jokic. No good. Slam dunk. Paul Millsap on the follow.
Ed, let's play a little game. Fact or fiction. You ready?
Let's do it.
Here we go. Paul Millsap is one of the best offensive rebounders in NCAA history. He's the only player to have captured 3 Division I rebounding titles. What do you think?
I'm going to say, before I can phone a friend, fact.
Well done, my friend. Impressive.
Paul Millsap out of Louisiana Tech, just like the mailman. Lauri Markkanen able to recover with the block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Robin Lopez with a piece.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Smothering D.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Thomas.
2 minutes.
Oh, he had it.
Defensive foul to number 4, Paul Millsap. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 5. Denver Nuggets are in.
And hits the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair.
Yes, sir. Good shooting, boy.
Thomas to Millsap. To Thomas. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Lets it fly from long range. That won't go. To Lopez. Robin Lopez. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
See up, y'all.
Lopez knocks it down from mid-range.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Bulls with the
I
rock.
got him. Here we go. I'm here. I got ball.
Easy path to the rim.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Thomas into the front court. Down a bundle. Drive on the baseline, but his shot stays out. To Markkanen. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
The 7th pick overall, Lauri Markkanen had an exquisite rookie season. Ending the year, all-rookie first team. Even executive VP John Paxson of the Bulls organization referred to him as the cornerstone of the franchise.
Shots up.
He scores on the step back. Jay, how did he get free?
Did you see the distance between him and the defender? You could pretty much put a department store between the two.
Prices coming down. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that 3.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
The Bulls take this one as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That'll wrap things up for Jay.
The Bulls. And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.